Good day everyone, my name is Carly Ramos Jimenez from BSc 1-10 and I'm discussing with you the social learning theory and cognitive theory. So, start. So first, I will discuss with you the social learning theory. So, it was proposed by Albert Bandura and it was developed in 1977. So, all learning was a result of direct experience with the environment through the processes of the association and reinforcement. So, learning is a remarkably complex process that is influenced by a variety of factors. As most parents are probably much aware that observation can play a critical role in determining how and what children learn. So social learning, it is considered how both environmental and cognitive factors interact to influence human learning behavior. So it emphasizes the importance of observing, modeling, and imitating the behaviors, attitudes, and emotional reactions of others. So basically, this theory explained that people can learn new informations and new behaviors by watching and imitating other people, but it doesn't mean that it will result in a change of your behavior. So next is cognitive theory. It was the development of Jean Piaget. It is all about understanding human thought and how the brain responds as people learn. It characterized by their focus on the idea that how and what people think leads to the arousal of emotions. So, Piaget's theory of cognitive development works on the development of human intelligence. In his studies, Piaget reveals findings of the nature of knowledge and how from this human is able to grasp and utilize it, on how we understand human thought and our brain response as people learn. Piaget believed that children are not little adults who may know less. Children just think and speak differently. So let's proceed to the next topic, or this one, social learning theory and cognitive theory in criminology. So I ask you a question. Why do people engage in crime according to social learning theory? Anyone would like to answer? So, I will answer that question. Why do people engage in crime according to social learning theory? The answer is they learn to engage in crime primarily through their association with others. Juveniles learn to engage in crime the same way they learn to engage in confirming behavior through association or exposure to others. So, they are inferred for crime and they are learned beliefs that are favorable for crime, and they are exposed to criminal models. Bawa, may nakita akong nagbabaril. Fake gun. May nakita akong naghahampasan. Nakukuha ko yung idea. Kasi, na-expose ako sa ibang tao na ganun yung gawa. Next, primary or intimate groups like family and peer groups. They are the one have an special large impact on what we learn. For example, first, our family. first picture, the mother and daughter. The mother teach her daughter. Because in our family, our personality is beginning to develop, beginning to shape. Because of our family, they were the one who teach us to read the books, to write, teach us to speak, or to do other things. So our families really have an impact on us. The next picture is peer group. So they influence us by the way we dress and the way we act, things they are involved in, and the attitudes they show, which helps us to develop our confidence. But however, one does not have to be direct, face to face na nakukuha mo. Hindi lang siya direct contact with others to learn from them. Because one may learn to engage in violence from observation of others in the media. Look at this picture. The boy is watching a TV, and the back there are the two who are nag-aaway. So for example ako, I recently watched a crime scene or crime documentary. K-drama man yan, movie, pero mas ko sa documentaries. I love watching it. There are so murderer kill on how he or she brutally killing his or her victim, as in brutally. Kung ako ay bata, this child, I'm watching TV, pwede ko siyang makuha. Pwede ko makuha yung idea ng pagpatay. But, of course, I will never do that. Take a look again at the picture. Focus on watching TV. Maybe the person fighting at the back, yung sa likod ng TV, is him, the one who is watching. And the other person is naging resulta ng panonood. Yun yung naging resulta. Kumbaga yung pinapanood niya noon, yung paglaki niya, yun na yung ginagawa niya. So, let's proceed to the next. Bridges and occurs, region and overview of social learning theory. So, sabi niya dito, criminal behavior is learned. Criminal behavior is learned, interaction with other person in the process of communication. Yes, criminal behavior is learned both non-social situations that are reinforcing discriminative, and through that social interaction in which the behavior of the person is reinforcing or discriminative for criminal behavior. Yan, sabi niya dito, when criminal behavior is learned, the learning includes techniques, syempre, committing of the crime. Yung techniques na pag-commit mo ng crime, which are sometimes complicated or minsan naman simple. And the specific direction of motives, drives, rationalizations, and attitudes. So the learning of criminal behaviors including these specific techniques, attitudes, and avoidance procedure. So it is a function kasi of the effects and available reinforcers and existing reinforcement contingencies. So next, Next naman is may question ulit. How do cognitive theories of crime explain behavior? Anyone would like to answer again? Okay, so wala. Let's move on now. So, how do cognitive theories of crime explain behavior? The answer is as defect in more thinking through processes and mental development. Cognitive theory also helps us to understand how an individual's personality and intelligence level are linked to delinquency. So, for example, look at the picture. It is clearly explained that we learn our behavior first in our family. Ayong kanina example natin, family has a big impact on us. So, nagagawa natin yung ginagawa nila, kaya nagagawa din natin ito sa iba. Kaya, ginawa ng tatay sa nanay, ginawa ng nanay sa bata, and ginawa ng bata sa teddy bear niya, or minsan pwede sa kalaro. So, yan. Here's a great example of a young child who was raised in a home where his mother is verbally and physically abused by his father, his own father, biologically father. So, it is likely to have a skewed idea of what a healthy relationship is. So, parang nag-iiba siya. Parang nag-iiba yung idea niya. Nag-iiba yung tingin niya sa kung ano yung healthy relationship ng pagiging isang pamilya. So, he is more likely to be an abusive partner himself. So, yung nakita niya sa tatay niya is nagawa niya din sa iba. Look how the parents influence their child to do such things, to have behavior like that, diba? Mali. So, basically, this theory, cognitive theories, focuses on how we perceive the world around us, how we think, and the factors that influence our mental development. I hope that we don't influence others with ugly behaviors. Instead, let us show and teach them what is right and appropriate. So, thank you everyone for listening, and God bless.